Hi guys, welcome to another night of streaming with BST. Tonight we're going to get it in on some COD, and then I'm going to switch it up a little bit later and go to some Dead by Daylight. They just started a brand new season. I think it's called like Blood Ritual or something. I believe it's like kind of like double blood points. So we're going to see how that goes. Thanks for rocking with us. Hopefully we'll get the rest of the guys in here soon. I'm about to start up a party and get it in on some COD. Hope everyone's had a good Monday. I did. It was pretty productive. It's very weird with this time change. It's so dark outside already. Like it was 5:30 and it was already dark, and I was like, what is happening? It was crazy. Insane in the membrane. Insane in the membrane. But shout out to the people in Arizona and all the other states that do not participate in daylight savings time. I enjoy it. I like tricking my brain into thinking I got an extra hour because I was super hyped. Though it's pretty funny because I was messaging some people and then all of a sudden, you know, it was like 1:59. And then the next message I sent said 1:01, and I was like laughing. I don't know why I found that funny, but I thought it was pretty hilarious. Yeah, so that's been my Monday. Been reconciling some accounts for the bank.
Battery gone.
And they were pretty cool, but then we had a system outage, which sucks. I'm probably gonna do bad on this because they are already live and in action in this game. Oh, look out now. Whipping it with that pistol. I'm getting better. Let's see if I can win one. One time for the one time. You know, get it, get it, get it. I'm wondering though, what other throwback maps they're gonna do, because right now we only got Newtown available.
Hostile eliminated.
Blackout. Oh my god, why is this so hard to kill this dude? Come here. Stop running. Oh my god, stop running and let me kill you. Bro, I am determined to kill this thing. I might have lost, but that was pretty freaking fun. One of the reasons why I love this game. It's you again! Die! God!
Eliminated.
Jesus! I hate that gun.
Expired.
I'm glad I got it over that. Stop hiding from this L you about to take, bro. Oh, he blew me up. I'm coming back for the one time. One time for the one time. Oh my god! I knew he was right there. I should have hang back a little bit, but it's all good. I couldn't get the kill cam? Oh, look at him with the DMR. I'm really starting to take a liking to that gun. I want to try it with some of the operator mods. One of BST's own, Mr. Draco's Kill Switch, is like a pro with that gun. I'm trying to get on his level. Now, eventually, guys, we're going to get everything up and running to where we don't have this annoying thing on the side of my screen. But until then, just bear with us. We're going to get some upgrades going. Please don't forget to follow us on Twitter. We are Black Star Gaming on Twitter. We are also on Instagram, Black Star Trinity Gaming. We don't have a Facebook set up yet. We're trying to get you guys involved and invested. And then we will expand a little bit more. But hopefully you guys will join us and keep going with us. Trying to find out where the rest of these bums are. And Roll Tide, by the way, we beat LSU this weekend. They were talking all kinds of mad trash, so we had to put it on them. My little one's over here playing on the xylophone, you know, because that's what little children do. Let's see here. I'm not the biggest fan of this map, but you know, I make it work, I guess.
Gun game.
These guns sound like that. Maya, take that loud thing in the room, please. Thank you. Wow, that was some crap. I hate that you start so far back. It gives other people such big opportunity to kill you because you gotta run from so far. Same thing here. Like someone has a gun that has longer range than you, you're kind of screwed. One thing I do want to improve on is my aim.
They're gone.
I always aim low on people. Of course, you know, on COD, you don't necessarily want to... Whoa! That was weird. Okay. Don't necessarily want to be aiming that low. I heard you. Got them beaches on, boys. Didn't hear that guy though. I hate starting all the way back here. I cannot reiterate how much I hate starting all the way back here. Hey, look, there's my body. I also hate people who camp on gun game. Like, did his character fall off a map? Is that a humiliation if you fall off the map?
He's down.
It should be if it's not. And as I say that, I nearly fell off the map. Definitely sounded like someone was screaming as they fell off the map. Where they at though? Where they at though?
Angle down.
Oh. I knew it. This is the only time where I don't rage when I get shot in the back. Ooh, that's an awkward spawn. Oh, this dude was shooting me before he even got off the ladder. That's cool, I guess. Dang, what gun does he have? Like the same gun I was just on. I thought I saw a dot back here. I did see a dot. It just ran past me. Okay. Wow. Okay. Okay. I know my aim can be trash sometimes, but dang, it ain't that trash. Where y'all at? Come here. Come here. Come to mama.
He's gone. They're gone.
Okay, because I wasn't shooting my gun. I mean, I know it's a slow shooter, but dang. Okay, and again, you know, whatevs, I guess. me that face. Let me What the heck? Oh, there was two of them. Whoa. Too many options of people to kill. Didn't know which one to go for. Someone's behind me. Someone's in front of me. He one-shotted me with that, but I can't get a one-shot kill on nobody with that. Okay. You know, what else? Come here. Hey. You.
Hostile. Eliminated. Dead.
Yeah, I know that sucks. I interrupted your gunfight.
Dead.
I really suck with snipers, guys. FYI. Just throwing that out there. At least with the setup on these snipers, I really suck. I haven't really played with any. Oh, come here. Come back. Oh, I swear, like, I'm always aimed to the left. I don't know what's up with that. I gotta fix that. I'm not a quick scoper. I hate quick scoping. I think it's trash. You don't really need it.
Dead.
Can't wait to be done with these. Ah! What are you doing? Did you really try to hit me from across the table? She tried to hit me from across the table. Hey, top three. Top three. I'm happy with it.
He's gone. They're gone.
Okay, he came and left. That's fun. Well, hello there.
Hi.
What's up? What's up?
Oh.
Okay, hold on. Let me back out real quick. So I'm in gun game.
Why World War II constantly trying to force me into updating? I don't want to update you. Stop. Leave me alone. Fuck. Cancel and delete. Oh my god. Remove this.
Alright.
Destructo. Dick. Yeah.
Really?
Let me put in my Black Ops support. Yeah, that one game, like, that one game me and DJ played the other day, like, we legit carried the entire team. And I'm like, there should be no reason to where I, of all people, have all 3 score streaks and my fucking attack dog on the map at the same time. Like, it was just bad.
Oh, wow.
Like, I went 25-5 that game.
Merkin. I'm still, like, in awe of myself from that knifing game that I played. I might do a little bit of that depending on the maps. But Treyarch, hear my cry. Please make it so that we can carry more than one person into gun game. What is going on with that? I gotta message them in the Call of Duty Discord. Be like, hey, what's up? This was not the case before. Where's the lake?
Nice.
Okay, well, I guess since it's just the two of us, we had some conversation topics that we wanted to talk about, but no one else is here, so I guess we'll still just talk about them. Let me see if I can find them.
Well,
I can't remember where Kyria put them. Let's see.
all right.
Okay, not this one. Oh, well, let's get this started then while I look.
I am getting my royal ass kicked in this game of checkers. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, you are. I guess I should have put out a warning that I'm like a boss at checkers.
Team deathmatch.
Yeah, like apparently she grew up in checkers as well, and that shit ain't fun.
Represent the company. Make us
I
proud.
mean, oh, I got way thrown off by being spawned right here. But yeah, I grew up with my grandma pretty much, and she worked at a camp as a counselor, and at that camp, I
Enemy
pretty much
UAV
played
above.
every board game there almost ever was. So
Sighting in on enemy UAV.
checkers, chess. Oh, I'm getting shot in the back. Checkers, chess, all the card games, Old Maid, Spades, Goldfish, all
Nickel.
those.
Hostile Hellstorm inbound.
No, I'm gonna die. I always, every single time. I always love how you could be right next to a teammate, but they won't die from getting hit by that, but you will. It's always awesome.
Yeah, everybody else got hit by that shit.
Enemy UAV above.
Oh, I had to reload. And I almost
Where you at?
hard.
Oh, I see him.
Angle down.
I love these spawns. They're so awesome. Where's this UAV?
Hostile UAV.
I feel so lost because I like prestiged and I don't have engineer on anymore. And I usually rock hard
Enemy
with
Hellstorm
engineer.
detected.
Oh my god, please don't let me die. I don't want to die from a hailstorm. Okay, there's two of them on the side of this rock. Just chilling, you know, waiting for us to roll on out of the spawn so they can shoot us in the face. Whoa. See, another reason why I want my engineer back, because I would have seen that and not died.
I forgot that you were saying them, so I was about to talk to you about that original character I made for My Hero Academia.
Oh yeah, can't let the people know.
Yeah, I ain't trying to have them submit it to the creator and, you know, he use it and get on credit for my shit. Nah,
Demo destroyed.
I ain't with that.
Wire in place.
Just so you know, people, this is like my first time in active gameplay with this gun. I like it because I've always been like the biggest fan of the Shiva.
Whoa,
that was
what
my
was that?
gun in Black Ops 2.
Ain't no way in fuck he killed me. I know I'm trying to dead and shit.
And this is another reason why I want my thing back.
Engaging
I can't
attack chopper.
see. Stupid chopper. Alright, I'm not trying to die no more. There you go. It's out.
Hostile UAV circling.
This guy must be beaten. I would love to see what his oh, he's rolling with a buddy. That's why.
Hellstorm detected.
Oh, there's a thing.
Don't let them take you down.
I can't move.
Enemy
I can't.
UAV
You are
above.
getting murdered.
It's because this
UAV
guy is
located.
running with a teammate, so if he don't kill you, the
UAV
teammate gonna kill you. There he is, right there. Oh no, that's his teammate, so he's still over here somewhere.
So the diamond
Hostile attack
weapon,
chopper
I mean
inbound.
the gold weapon fucking blind you or some shit? Like what the
Attack
fuck?
helicopter.
I have no idea.
Cause like every time you guys aimed at me, I've been blinded by that shit. And I can't move at the sun because the fucking helicopter. Great.
Yo, this dude is 40 and 2.
I
Yeah,
just
that was
watched
terrible.
guy get through
There
and,
goes me bottom line.
Okay, lost that prevented. I was about to say shit.
Yeah, man, because we joined mid-game. Everybody left because he was freaking wrecking everybody.
Believe
Look
it
at
or
me!
not.
Yay! Kill cam. Sweet.
Believe it or not. On
Believe-
my mama, she better not.
Okay. And Kiri's sleeping, so I can't even ask her where she put it.
Whatever.
Guess I can attempt to scroll up in the chat, though it's super far up there. It's before Nikki left. R.I.P. to my girl Nikki. She will be back, hopefully for Thick Thigh Thursdays. She said she'd join me tonight, but I don't know. We will see if she will or not. Is this it? Da, 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 da. I'm almost to it. Scrolly, scrolly, scrolly. Well, how's your days until I can find this?
Alright, let's get this done.
It's been pretty good.
Yes, my dear.
Supervisor was not there.
Sure, if you want to. That's always fun.
But yeah, the supervisor wasn't there because he had a class to take. But I take the same class except for this Friday. The only difference is I don't have to stay there all day.
Nice.
Team
Yeah, because I was gonna
deathmatch.
say, you're usually off on Fridays, right?
Eliminate all
Unless you
marked
choose
targets.
to work.
And see, the dude sit up there and, you know, sent us the email with the invitation to it. And it said, yes, maybe, can't go. So basically, you're giving us the option to attend the class. And that's what the accountant lady, I am automatically swinging.
Place a word, GTG.
What the fuck? Simone, I gotta switch controllers. So that's what the accountant lady said there and pointed at to him. So she's like, you know, she's
Mesh mine located.
and it's like, hey, you know we're all Fridays, right? And he's all like, do you have to go to this class? And he's all like, yeah, it's not optional. And she's all like, but you gave us the option to either go or not to go. You know, and he's all like, well, either way, you're not optional. And whatever. And I'm all like, nigga, no. They gave us the fucking option.
Battery
You know,
kill.
fucking Fridays aren't even working. That shit is
Ooh.
optional as fuck.
Wow. Gotta love managers.
He's not even nobody's manager. And see, these dumbasses laughing at me for that post I made on Facebook. So, I'm all like, okay. Now y'all take y'all country asses up in Dave and Buster's and want to go act in the ass. And I look at this fight.
Hostile
And
UAV
they shut that
circling.
bitch down.
Fighting and David Buster.
These bitches fighting and Chuck E. Cheese.
Shot out.
They opened up a Chuck E.
Enemy
Cheese
UAV above.
out there on 280. And this was like years ago though.
Sighting in
like,
on enemy UAV.
Like over there fighting and shit. Like why?
UAV broken.
Wild and not at the Chuck E. Cheese with the children.
Enemy hellstorm detected.
Right. You can't even find out.
Entanglement set.
No. Oh. I swear I am a magnet for that hailstorm every single time. All right, I'm gonna be a jerk and put this
Hostile
right
UAV
here.
So it looks like the gold weapons or whatever, they blind you whenever they aim at you.
Oh, well, that definitely gives you an incentive to get it.
I mean, every time like the guy like with a gold shotgun
Oh!
down 12, every time he's aimed at me, he kind
I
of
saw
blinds me. You know, like what the fuck?
I saw that just now, actually. Is that an attachment? He's got something on the side of his gun.
No, that's not an attachment. I looked at all his shit.
Wow. No, please. Oh, okay, it's a teammate one.
We're winning
Not about
this.
to say, like, please.
Alright, you. Do your thing.
Tired of being killed by hailstorms.
Your barricade has been destroyed.
Y'all, I'm such a jerk. I always do that. If you play against me, then just know I'm gonna be a jerk to you and put
Battery down.
my barricade thing right in your spawn. FYI.
Entanglement set.
That's one thing
Someone's day.
I don't like so far is that I keep trying to jump into matches with my friends because we used to have this thing where we jump in matches with each other and
Enemy
like
down.
just kill each other and be like, hey, surprise, I'm in the game with you. But we can't do that anymore because every single time I get in a game, I'm always on the same team.
Sensors are capture your objective.
Shooter.
UAV energy levels 50% depleted.
Hey, that
Your
guy's
UAV
being
has
pretty
been destroyed.
pedestrian this time. Every time I see that, I know the owner of it is not far behind. Yep, there was two of them just now, and they just got me. Running around with shotties.
No more Nova.
Woo! Get out of there.
You told me I killed armored guy and whatever. I'm all like, I don't give a damn. Like, it still took me
Got me lit.
shots just to kill you.
Ooh, I'm gonna do it again. Hey. You wanna light me up? Go ahead and come around here. I want you. I want you to come around.
Enemy UAV above.
Oh, freaking dog.
Well, that's kinda... Oh, fucking...
Enemy care package. Front.
Can you
I don't
booby
know,
trap
looks
care
like
packages still?
Your barricade has been
I'm
destroyed.
not sure.
I'm gonna try.
But I don't know. I don't think that's the light, but I don't fucking know.
Yeah, you
man.
can. I just did it. And I stole their sentry. Oh, there's a guy in there. Okay, why is there a mesh mine right there? I guess they're waiting for him to try to come out. IDK, my BFF chill, but I'm about to put this thing in this tower. Ooh, you scared me, teammate. Don't do that. You're lagging behind. Sir,
Believe it or not.
believe it or not. Okay.
Wire in place.
Believe it or not.
How the freak do you use this thing? Okay. Now they tell you how to do it.
I'm just trying to figure out how the fuck I need to blind somebody. Like, what the fuck kind of flashlight do you using in daytime that blinds you?
They got a super
In-
doggone
in
flashlight.
Fucking daylight.
We've taken control.
Oh, you thought you was gonna melee from me from all the way back there? Nah, bro, this ain't Halo.
Yo, that thing is funny watching people trying to like hit you from super far away.
Yeah, like, no, son, this is not Halo. That's your bullshit.
Okay, where they at though?
Close. Make it official.
made me on her damn Overwatch and shit.
I saw her. I was about to join her party.
Funny.
Whoa.
Shit be so funny playing Overwatch with her. What teammate? What the fuck are you doing, yo? Oh, this is why I can't. I'm all like, whoa, chill, Naja, chill. No, man, I can't.
She's super
She's doing
rageous.
dumb shit.
Entanglement set.
And then you know she got like this little deep voice and shit.
I didn't know if I should shoot him or if I should do something else. I think they took out my sentry. If it didn't tell me if they did.
Believe it or not.
Sir! Oh my god, she's so annoying with this lag. Wow, that is super ridiculous. I'm gonna look that up in a second.
UAV data link. Enemy UAV above.
UAV located. UAV
We're losing the fight.
Dang, that was a close game
Mission
though.
failed. Survivors to designated exfil zones.
1 kill.
Oh, damn.
This guy again.
kill.
So tired of seeing his face.
They're done.
Alright, let me see. Oh my god, it jerked me back down. I knew we should have put this in BSTs. So I could find it easier. I might copy and paste it when I do find it. Okay, I'm tired of being in this lobby with this dude. Is he still in here? Yeah, he is.
No.
He is. Yep, that guy. Alright, let me see. That's before everybody started talking again.
Ah, damn, firing range.
Oh, this will be fun. Was it this night? Okay, yeah, I found him. Alright, so let's see.
Alright.
We've got
It's done.
Where's my upside down smiley face emoji? There we go.
Alright, so one of the questions that Kyria has on here was, do you think people should get married in this day and age? Why or why not? This is gonna be good.
Yeah.
Team deathmatch.
I'll
What do
say yeah,
You have your
simply
onboard
because
soldiers.
if their heart is truly in it, like if they're getting married for the right reasons, then of course, like why not, get married? You know, not so much as a why not scenario, but like
We've pulled ahead.
if you genuinely love somebody
There we go.
and you see yourself spending the rest of your fucking life with them, then yeah, get married.
He's down.
The fuck? Because you sit up there and wait, and you just sit up there and dating and whatever, and somebody else gonna come in and show her the type of love that she knows she deserves, and
We're behind.
somebody else is gonna come in and show her the love that she deserves, and the love that she's looking for, and literally steal her right from up under your nose. So, yeah.
Okay, so
Teammates so much.
Hostile nomad expired.
Damn it,
That's-
teammates so much.
We're winning
that's
this.
from a guy's perspective. And I respect that. I totally agree. Whoa, got shot in the back. But
Losing the fight.
hey Kyria, you can help us with some of these topics because I couldn't
Oh,
find
she's
them
in
for a
here?
hot second. Yeah, she's in the
We've taken
chat.
control.
That's insane.
Okay, so my view on it is I do believe in marriage, definitely. I should have shot that guy first.
lost
I
the lead.
think that most people nowadays don't take it as the commitment that it was originally meant to be. And if you're not ready to make that commitment and actually honor the vows that you take, then no, you shouldn't
Threat destroyed.
So it's, for me, it's all about intent. If you intend to be honest and true and loyal to that person, then go for it.
Yeah.
I'm all for it. But yes, we are doing the marriage topic. At the same time, though, I don't know. I'm like super weird about certain things. So for me, I want to have like a private wedding. Like I know all these girls say, you know, they dream of what their wedding is going to be as a little girl. I never had that. I never did. I think that it would be more intimate, more personal if it's just me, whoever the guy is, and maybe some close family members.
RCXD. We're behind.
But other than that, I'm for it.
Wow.
I am for it.
I can see that too. Me personally, I want a big ass marriage. Like that's just you know, something that I've always wanted and something I've always dreamt for. And shit, I'm getting shot at. But you know that's just the way I look at it because
Way out in place.
I
We're
want
taking control.
the people in my life to be present for to be present for one of the most important moments of my
Enemy
life.
UAV
You know,
above.
I kind of view that as like taking it as important as something
Destroy
like
that UAV.
graduation or you know
Hostile
something
UAV
like that.
down.
You know, you want your closest family and friends.
Hostiles have
and
destroyed your
while I
barricade.
don't really consider a lot of people in my friends, you know, like actual friends, you know, I would still want people to come out and support me. You know, hell, I'm just now getting into like actual
Got a threat.
person. Like I said,
Damn.
first it would be just me and whoever I was dating. I didn't want, you know, I didn't want to be around too many people, or, you know, this and the third, or I just didn't do anything for it. It was just,
Be advised,
you know,
hostile
me and
attack
whoever
deploy
was
beacon
by
active.
myself.
Threat destroyed.
But
UAV
like,
standing by.
that's just something that's just something I kind of want, you know, to be there in my life. You know, I want that big ass wedding, you know, somewhere on a fucking island or out of the country somewhere, you know, I want
Good
I
effect.
want people to be in house that I look, and, you know, that's just like, we end up with shit on y'all.
We're almost there. Close this out. Shut them down. Hostile UAV circling.
I mean, and I feel it. I do. At one point that was what I wanted, but
Yeah.
I just there's too many like fake happy people, you know, like they say they're happy for you and all that stuff, and they just kind of want to be there in the moment with you, but they're not actually there to share in your
barricade has been
happiness,
destroyed.
you know.
Yeah.
So that's my main reason for not wanting to have like a really big wedding, because I want people who are legit happy for me. And
UAV available for
there.
tasking.
Yeah.
And right now I feel like that's kind of a small circle, at least for
Mission
me.
objective green across the board.
So like I would definitely have like mom, dad, sisters, on all that there, but I wouldn't make it a super big thing. Plus, I honestly don't want to spend my money showing off for other people. I'm gonna spend my money on my honeymoon. Like, we gonna ball out. We gonna go to like Brazil and be acting a fool. Like, just me and whoever the guy is. We gonna have a blast. Kyria said that she's not wanting to marry, but it's gonna lead into another topic for her. But yeah, that's me. That's my view on it. But being that we're having this conversation, I feel like it's something that's really neglected is the happiness of a guy in a relationship. Everybody focuses on, oh, is the girl happy? If you're not happy, then you should leave.
Yeah.
Oh wait, you do want to get married? Sorry. But yeah, so how do you feel about how people view men and how they should feel or their feelings in relationships?
Wait, me or Kiri?
You're the guy here. It's
Okay,
just
so my bad. Okay, or repeat the question again. I was kind of texting.
how do you feel about how people view guys and their happiness in relationships? You know, it's always happy wife, happy life, but no one ever questions whether the guy is happy. It's always, is the girl happy?
I could
Alright,
easily sum
let's
this
get this
up
done.
with like probably one example, but pretty much how they view guys like getting beat on. It's the same concept. You know, it's all like, oh, you're the man, like, you know, like you're not gonna get beat on and stuff and whatever, and they all shut it down for a guy. Like guys are supposed to be like, the strong one in the whole
Team
situation
deathmatch.
or whatever. But
Work
that's
your
not the
frag
case all the
lists.
time. You have guys out there who literally wear their heart on their sleeve. The guys who aren't scared to show like emotion and all that shit and whatever else. But
We have the advantage.
I feel
Agents,
a lot of
kill.
people kind of have their mindset on like word I'm looking for. They kind of have like this whole
Razor wire's ready.
I guess false conception of what should and shouldn't go on in a relationship.
Ajax, so
Like as far as pay for the meal and whatever else like that, and they always try to put like things on the man and whatever, and say like, oh, you're supposed to be like
They're
the
gone.
backbone of the shit, like you're supposed to wear the pants, whatever, like shit, like that still comes with a lot of responsibility. Even with you, like quote unquote being the man of the house, like you're still you have to
Hostile.
understand
Eliminated.
what not only what you're dealing with, but what she's also dealing with as well. So
Come through.
that's just the way I look at it. I kind of tie it into the whole
This'll knacker someone's day.
like guys like the things that people don't think about, like well you're the guy, like it's not gonna hardly be a question to ask if the police is called and the guy calls the police, and they're all like 9 times out of 10 they're gonna think that's him.
Good effect.
It's like wait,
Keep stores
like,
open.
okay, well, I'm thinking the rest of it. Like nigga, I'm calling because I'm scared for my life. Like you know, I see this woman with a knife in her hand. Like, come on, man.
Yeah.
Don't trip. But
Barricade ready to dig in.
Yeah. I feel that, and I feel like that's something that's very much neglected in conversations all the time. So,
Right,
that
let's
one
go.
out. Let's see. What, Kyria, I didn't see, you said something else, but I didn't get a chance to see it before it disappeared.
Alright, you do your thing.
But oh no, somebody talked in the Discord, so it jumped.
Deploying razor wire.
I can't see what they were
Slow man
saying, what the next topic was. But oh no, that's I pretty much agree with you on that. Let's see. The next thing I did see on there was about depression. I remember seeing that. Stop wiggling! Jesus. Was, oh, well, this is another thing that kind of ties into that. Do you believe that there should be a time limit on how long you're in a relationship before you as the guy is thinking about marriage?
no. Well, I can't say no because that'll kind of contradict like what I'm thinking.
Okay, I'm lagging.
Yes and no. Yes, in the sense that it shouldn't, you shouldn't be just now meeting a girl and then, oh, I love you and I want to start a family with you, I want to be married and stuff. Within the first few months, my guy, no. Like, you don't do that. That's for men and women. That's
Battery kill.
if it is, it's a guy that went in that room. But if it is like anything like after I feel like a year, yeah, let's go for
Good
it.
effect.
My whole thing though is just not to rush. That's always been like a big part of me. Like, don't rush getting to know somebody. Don't rush a date. Definitely don't rush a relationship because I got into a relationship with one of my best friends. Like, she and I have been working together
Assault
for
packs
like
down.
a month,
Come get it.
whatever, and I genuinely liked the girl, and I cared about her, and I still do. And until this day, I still tell the girl I love her and whatever. But it was a thing that I think the reason why me and her got into a relationship at that specific time was because we had everybody in our ear. Co-workers and people like outside of work would be all like, "Oh, are you two dating?" and blah blah blah. Like,
I can't be there.
and if you're not dating,
Deploying barricade.
we're all like, damn, this your actually now good, whatever. And it's like everybody's like hyping it up. Like, got to the point like where we didn't talk about it as much as we should have, but like got to the point where we said like, let's fuck it. And that is, to this day, that is one of the shortest relationships that I've ever had, because it was literally 1 month, and afterwards, like, never been in a relationship again. Like, we kind of said stuff like here and there about it, and talked about other little things, but that's pretty much been the bulk of it. But outside of
Mixer's close. Reach out and take it.
Yeah. Well, let me tell you what Carrier said. Carrier said, no, but she also said she doesn't believe that it should take you 5 years to know whether or not you're going to marry somebody. And on that aspect, I agree. I feel like, a lot of black families are like, I don't want you to shack up with XYZ person and all that stuff, but at the same time, you really don't get to know someone until you live with them. Like, you can have the perfect relationship outside of that, but when you're not seeing that person 24/7, get off work, you're tired, and all this stuff, if they don't get to see that aspect of you, you don't get to see that aspect of them. If you marry them and then move in, and now you see this, and some of the things that they might do could be deal breakers for you, and you wouldn't know because y'all never lived with each other. So I think a good 3-4 years maybe is good for me, because a lot of things can happen within a year. A person can change a lot within a year. You can change a lot within 2 years.
Like a lot of shit can happen in the course of a year. I wholeheartedly agree with you on that.
So, I mean, you don't really get to know that person until I feel like it's been at least a few years that you've been with them. That's what I mean, that's true. I feel like that's a question that you should definitely have with that person. I think my connection just got crappy because it just kicked me out. Hopefully I won't disconnect. Damn. But I think people in relationships have these conversations, but I don't know if a lot of people think really in depth about them, because it's like, yeah, that'll happen. But yeah, I definitely wait like a couple years. I'm not a jump into a relationship type of person, so.
Well, see, I've kind of had bad experiences with that, so to speak, because the chick I had been dating all throughout high school, and like the first year of me and her being in college, like that, like literally went south, because I had, me and her had dated, of course, all 4 years, and then an additional year. So of course, this is just like, okay, like I can't like before then I kind of knew in my mind like, yeah, I want to spend the rest of my life with this girl and all that shit. But then, she turned around and cheated on me, and I'm all like, oh, okay. So, that didn't work out the way I wanted it to. So, like, and I had thought about it, and let it go. We ended up getting back together, and then, like, I had thought about proposing to her like a year before we broke up again. And I told my friend about it, so I'm all like, so I think I am ready to propose to her. So he's all like, wait, what? Really? So I was like, yeah. So we talk about it a bit, and months come about, and it's like, and I noticed every time I thought about, had that idea in my mind, like I kind of want to propose to her and whatever. It's like shit just started happening. I never told her about it and stuff like that, but that's when everything just started like kind of falling apart. So I'm all like, huh. I kind of see a consistency with you as far as this, and like she started showing some stuff that I just couldn't get by and like trust. But yeah, like you said, you shouldn't be in a relationship for in my opinion, over about 5 years. If you're in a relationship in over 5 years, there has been no conversation about it, no talks about it, no attempt, or hell, if the nigga ain't even get your ring size, then of course, like I feel like you're like wasting time. But again, that's just my opinion.
That's true, and I completely agree. So, on the topic again of, I guess, marriage, would you accept a proposal from a girl?
I would, but I would. It wouldn't make me feel like I was less than a man or anything like that. But I would still, even though she proposed to me, I would eventually go back and propose to her. If that makes sense.
Gotcha. Yeah.
Like if her heart was in the right place, then of course I would accept it. But if I felt like, she's just doing this because she kind of feels like she's running out of options and time, then strong possibility I'm not. But if I genuinely like the girl and feel as if her heart is in the right place, then yeah, I'll just go ahead and, well, okay, I'm not gonna say it like that, but I would be open for her to do it, and I would 9 times out of 10 accept it. But I would also go back and propose to her.
Yeah. Cool. I personally would never propose to a man. And
Hmm.
it's mostly because of my personality. I'm very introverted, and
Yeah.
I think I would want the experience of having him do propose to me because I'm just way too shy to do it to him. Um,
Right.
and that's just me. I'm more power to the women who go out there and do that because you are strong and can take rejection. I cannot. I suck at it. But Kyria says she believes that most people just want companions. That, yeah, because the old saying, you got your great aunt or whatever who's been with your great uncle, and even though they're not married, they're pretty much married because they've just been together for forever. I don't want that to be me. I don't want to be in a relationship with someone for forever and people just assume that we are now common law married. Like, no. I want the ring. You're gonna put it on my finger. I want your name. Like, that's gonna happen.
Hmm.
But I do want a companion. I feel like your partner should be exactly that, your partner. And two people should complement each other. Where you're weak, I'm strong, and I'm there for you. Um, but no, I'm not. We're not about to live together for forever and not be married. Like, no.
Hmm.
I
I
mean,
can respect it.
a lot of the southern curious that a lot of states recognize common law marriage, and yes, that's true, but that's state. if anything were to happen to you federally, the whoever you're with doesn't have any rights to anything that was yours because it's not recognized by the United States government, pretty much. So I've had some friends who've had to deal with that because they were gay, and this was before the whole passing of the rights for gay people to get married. And it was to the point where the one guy's family didn't accept him because he was gay, and he got married to this guy in another state, and it just got really messy, pretty much. I don't know what just happened. Hopefully I didn't disconnect.
Yeah, I think we both did.
Okay, good, cool. So it's not just me. But anyway, I've had friends, like I said, who had to deal with that, where their marriage wasn't recognized by the federal government, and they've had all kinds of mess. They weren't allowed to plan the funeral. They weren't allowed to even be at the funeral because the family made a fuss about it. And being that the family was estranged, they didn't even know what that person wanted because they were not in contact with them because they were gay and they didn't agree with their lifestyle. So for me, like, no, we ain't common law married. You marrying me for real. We going to the courthouse if that's what we got to do. We doing something, but there's gonna be a ring on my finger. Yes. Can you count? I can count. You count, and you ripped the thing off of here. Why'd you do that? Okay, let's see. Carrier, can you think of any other topics that we had? Or if there's anything else that you want to bridge to from that topic? Or even you too, Walt, anything you want to add or bridge to from there?
We're only as good as our intel.
What map is this? I'm trying to decide if I
Team
want to next.
deathmatch.
Connection interrupted.
Yeah, yeah, I'm pretty sure.
1, 2. You're not even going in order. How are you going to remember which ones we've already counted? Start at A. That's not A. That's C. Is it just me? No.
Nope.
Oh, that's a good question. Kyria asks, do you think love is a feeling, an emotion, or an action?
Both.
I agree.
Wholeheartedly both.
I think that it starts as an emotion and a feeling that becomes action. Yes.
Yeah.
You're teaching me how to count? Go get the rest of your letters and we can count them all. Get them out the room.
1, 2, 3, 4.
I think that once you feel that emotion for someone, and it's not both for you, okay? But once you start feeling that emotion and feelings towards someone, you're going to put that love into action. You're going to do things for that person because you feel that way. Like the selfless actions, the things that, you know, you don't have to do. Like, you don't have to go out of your way to, if you're a guy, to make sure your girlfriend's car is tuned up and got whatever she needs. If you're a woman, you don't have to, like, force yourself to be that wifely, quote unquote, image for him. Like, you'll cook for him, you're clean for him, and all that stuff, because that feeling is something that's in your core when it's coming out towards somebody, you know? So that's how I feel about it.
Speaking of that, how do you view the whole thing where, you know, like, I've noticed this, like, either get brought up or, like, they ask, like, a lot of celebrities or people like that. It's, like, on the lines of, would you cook for your man? And a lot of them, you know, they're like, well, there's no ring on my finger and blah, blah, blah. Like, what's your mindset towards it?
For me, my mindset is, like, because clearly, you know, I've lived with my boyfriend, so I I've done those things, and I know a lot of people are like, "Oh, well, you're you're doing wifely things for him, and you don't have the ring." Well, I mean, you gotta eat. If we're living together, I gotta feed you. So I'm gonna cook for you. I'm gonna clean for you, and all that stuff. Because for one thing, I want food in my house. I want a clean house, and I'm gonna do them regardless. I don't know. I mean, I just do it. I don't think that I should not do it, because dating is kind of like a trial run for marriage. Like, I'm trying to test you and find out if we can make it for the long haul. That's pretty much what dating is to me. So if you like what you see, I like what I see, then we're gonna end up getting together and being married. So
Reporting in.
I can respect it.
You're right, Kyria. Cooking shouldn't be a basis for picking a mate, but I feel like right now we're in a time period where people are stuck, because people are stuck between the traditional image of what they want a man to be or what a woman to be, and the progressive world that we are in now.
Sure.
Like you said, you said that you wouldn't feel like less of a man if a woman proposed to you. I know that there are men out there who would feel like less than because their woman tried to propose to them, and they would probably not accept it because she did it. So I think a lot of people need to get out of that mindset, because it's really just stopping you from moving forward in a relationship, and it's stupid. I don't know. Yeah, people are definitely stuck on surface level crap. No lie, that's why I be getting on y'all when y'all be like, "Oh, well, she's not pretty, she's ugly, she's this, she's that." I'm like, okay, the ugliest girl could probably be the best match for you, and you won't even give her an opportunity because she, on surface level, isn't somebody who you can show off or whatever. And I have been told by other people, I don't believe them, but whatever, that, oh, your boyfriend's ugly, you've dated ugly dudes. I'm like, I don't think they were ugly. I found them attractive. And
I mean, everybody has their own definition of what they think ugly and I guess attractive is.
That's true.
Because, you know, some people think like, you know, somebody's just like the finest chick in the world. Then I'll be all like, yeah, you know, like they just feel as though nobody in the universe looks better than this one girl. But, you know, to everybody else, it could be like, yeah, she got UAV circling, you know, whatever else.
And that's true, because stuff like that is very, very subjective. Oh my goodness. It's very subjective, and I mean, it kind of is what it is. Either you like somebody or you don't. But I am a very strong advocate, and I've said this multiple times, that a guy will not date a girl that they think they can't show off. I'm sorry. Oh, your game crashed? Mine still says migrating host.
Yeah,
I wonder if they're trying to.
Right now.
I wonder if they're trying to do an update or something, because I was lagging for the past 2 games, and then now we've got all these issues with the host and staying in games. So, but yeah, I've said this over and over again. If anybody knows me, you will hear me say this. Like, you'll see guys, and you will not see a good-looking guy, someone that everybody can agree on is a good-looking guy, with a girl who I guess you would say is less than. And I see many a comment and many a post on Facebook where a guy will be like, "Oh, this dude has all this money. Why is he only with XYZ chick?" Like,
but it's not
maybe
about money,
she treats him better. She treats him better than, you know, freaking model girl over here. Like, I don't know. But
yeah, but at the same time too, it's not about fucking money. Like,
that's true. But a lot of people are stuck on that. A lot of people are stuck on that.
Yeah. I can agree. But you know, I don't know. Like everybody, like I said, everybody just has what they are attracted to.
That's
Like
true.
you know, like people swear up and down Beyonce is the best looking woman in the world. I'm just all like, eh. You know, I'm all like, you don't know what this woman, you don't know how this woman live day to day. You know, you don't know what her actual attitude is like. She just show y'all what she wants y'all to see. You don't know her behind closed doors, you know. So
Hmm.
at the end of the day, I'm just all like, Beyonce, all right to me. Like, well, I ain't gonna say all right, but you know, yeah, she's a pretty woman, but she's just like not my oh my god, like motherfucking Beyonce, like nah,
Yeah.
nah.
But, and I mean, look at that. You brought her up. That's a perfect example. Look at Beyonce. She's with Jay-Z. Like, everybody was really
Yeah.
shocked when that happened. But, again, it's not the physical. I think people need to look past the physical to what the person is saying, what they are really are at their core, because you can be the best looking person and be rotten on the inside. And you can be the
Hmm.
ugliest person on the outside and have a good core, or vice versa. It doesn't matter. But
Yeah,
it's all about the person. What,
sure.
like, that's pretty much it. Um,
Then like I like I just okay. But like with that too, like damn, I forgot what I was gonna
yeah,
say. I think it's something about Jay-Z. I was about to say. Oh, then like you know how like everybody and their moms are like, oh, Jay-Z cheated and whatever. Like at the end of the day, I don't believe that the guy cheated. I'm just like it's strictly for entertainment. You know, this is what y'all want to hear. They know what's going to sell money, like you know. But
Mommy, here's another one.
it's whatever.
I don't know. I feel like something happened because they are
All right.
and
Let's get
have
this
been
done.
very private with their life. And for that whole like elevator thing that happened, and
I still think that was. I think they kind of planned all that to go down just for the sake of her album, and then for him to come back out and make his response to the album, and then didn't they make a joint album
Team
yeah, the
deathmatch.
after his
Carters.
album?
Yeah, the
Yeah, so
Carters.
Get
I'm
them
all like,
before they get you.
they know what they're doing. They
You
know what
gotta
they
wait a
fucking
second,
doing.
baby.
They're not fooling me with that shit.
That's true. And you're right, Kyria. They definitely know how to play to a crowd because, like you said, drama sells.
Good effect.
Yeah,
If it didn't, Love and Hip Hop wouldn't be what it is now.
yeah, exactly.
Yes. Are you gonna
Laser
go get
wires up.
more? Because you need more letters. You got more. I know you do.
We're behind.
He's dead.
They're in your playroom? Okay, go get them out the playroom, baby.
Taking the lead.
I'm not sure I'm right.
No, I did. I missed that episode with Gabrielle Union and
Ajax, kill.
Jada. But the episode that I did see that I really liked, yes, Maya. There, I picked them all. Yep. The episode that I did see was the one where Will was on. And I think that was a very powerful episode, and more people definitely need to watch that and listen to what they were saying.
I didn't watch the full thing, but I saw the thing where Will kind of said how he pretty much got Jada and like how they're not gonna talk to each other in a certain type of way. Like
Yeah, 'cause
that actually made me respect the absolute shit out of him even more than I currently do. Because like a lot of people don't know that I actually look up to Will Smith. Like like if I could just pick a mentor and whatever, like he'll probably be him, without a doubt.
yeah, I definitely admire their relationship. After hearing everything that they both mutually said in the interview,
Enemy UAV above.
it's definitely a good thing to do in your relationship. Definitely, and I haven't watched part 2 yet. I definitely want to see part 2 Yes, Maya.
Deploying barricade.
Go find the Y. Where's the Y? You can't spell your name without a Y. Ooh, that was a clever placement. But
Enemy spotted.
Kyria wants you to look at the YouTube so you
Good
can
effect.
see what she's saying.
Damn it, I don't know.
Threat.
Another video.
Oh, Jesus. Ooh, Lord.
Good effect.
They are right there. I do not know how I did that.
Then I definitely can say. Okay, I'm looking at. God damn it, I
Threat
got
destroyed.
Oh, yeah.
Hostile
I avenged
UAV
you.
detected.
fucking around with him.
This'll knacker someone's day.
Who is being trashy, Jada or Gabrielle Union?
Enemy CUAV working.
It's not this one.
Hostile CUAV destroyed.
That's not the right V. You gotta find the right V, baby.
This is why.
No, that's a V. Yeah, because that one doesn't go with that set. You gotta find another one. Gabby had a rotten outlook on relationships before she got with
Eliminated.
what's his name? Dude.
Dwayne Wade.
There you go. Dwayne Wade. I don't know why I
Hostile
stopped
UAV
playing with this
circling.
gun.
Barricade's good to go.
They're
Enemy
another couple
UAV
that has
established
a really
above.
good relationship.
Enemy UAV above.
Deploying C command.
Oh, okay. So she was
Located
very
counter
negative
UAV.
towards other women, is what you're saying.
Hostile CUAV destroyed.
I really feel like that's also a self-esteem thing too. Oh my god. Oh my god, I'm gonna die, I'm gonna die, I'm gonna die. Ah! Every time.
Ow.
Yeah, but it doesn't go on there, baby.
Wire in place.
And I think, you know, self-esteem, that's another thing that I blame the media and stuff like that for, because they feed us an image of what women should be, what women should look like, and they don't tell you to love yourself, like, at all. You don't ever see that, and
Enemy UAV above.
that's definitely something that more people need. Like, for me, now that I have a daughter, that is something that I'm very, very conscious about. I want to make sure that she learns to love herself before she tries to get in a relationship with someone. I'm the only one who died from that hailstorm.
Enemy UAV above.
Okay. But I definitely want to make sure that she loves herself and that
UAV.
she doesn't have to depend on someone else to feed that part of her.
Destroy that UAV.
Because that's a very hard thing to grow up with.
UAV broken.
Having self-esteem issues, and people can twist your mind and
Deploying
cause you to
laser
doubt
wire.
yourself, and it's a really
Turn
hard
this
thing
around.
to learn
Bring
and come
home
back
the
from.
bacon.
Because I've had to deal with that myself, and I don't
Hostile
want her
attack
to have to
chopper
do it
inbound.
at all, because it sucks. She said the lady who played Mama and Baby Boy. Oh. I, confession, have never seen Baby Boy.
Shot out.
So, there's
All
that.
the things you need to know about that movie is Jody!
Is that their chopper?
Choked out by Melvin.
Engaging attack chopper.
We'll discuss that performance later.
Oh, look at me now. I got the kill cam.
shot stuff up
Agent kill.
Sweet. I don't care if I got killed like 3 times by a
I
hailstorm.
think that is going to be my last one for tonight.
What? It's only 10:30. Well, 9:30 for you.
Yeah. I kind of told this chick I'd watch I started this show with her tonight on Netflix.
Watch who?
I said I told this chick that I would start on this show with her tonight on Netflix. So
Ooh.
I guess we're gonna be watching that until I go to bed in about 2 hours.
So he's leaving us to go cake, you guys. There goes our male perspective.
Ah, guys, come on. Don't do your boy like that. I will be back tomorrow.
Netflix and chill. That's exactly what he's doing. Well, Kyria,
no, why are you starting Black Ops back up? What are you doing? That's not what I want. There we go. I close it.
because that is
There we
secretly what you wanted to do. Oh, now I
Nah.
gotta drag Jay in here and play some Dead by Daylight. Wait, he might.
Ah, hell, good luck with getting his own perspective on shit.
I don't even know if he's alive right now. Like,
Fuck.
but okay, thank you for joining us and sharing your perspective on some things.
Anytime.
And don't
Stream,
neglect.
I will be seeing you all later.
Don't neglect this butt
I will
whooping though.
Oh, no. Neglecting any whoopings. But stream, I will be catching up with you all tomorrow. I shall be either streaming Crash, Blaze Blue, or My Hero Academia. So be on the lookout for one of those. With that
Time.
Oh, also I have a special game I kind of want to start streaming soon, but it's gonna be more so interactive. So I'm gonna try to get some viewers in on that, and we're going to see how that goes from there. On that note, I will be seeing you all later.
Guys. And yes, Kyria, My Hero does have a game. It's One Justice. It came out, I believe, last weekend. I have to get on that. Definitely. I'm still going to be here for another 20 minutes. So if you guys want to stay and enjoy with me, that'd be awesome. I don't know if I can get my other partner in crime to join me for some Dead by Daylight. So I'm going to hop on Zombies and see how far I can get on there. Because I just discovered the classified map, which is pretty much the 5 map from Black Ops 2 Reimagined. Or it might have been Black Ops 1 Reimagined. I played a little bit of it the other day. It was kind of okay. But yeah. Yeah, I figured he was out drinking. Let's see what other topics that Kyria, you and I can discuss. Since it's just the two of us now. I believe one of the topics that we had on there was depression. And I think that's a really important thing to talk about and discuss, because depression is something that plagues a lot of people, and I kind of know someone who's going through that right now. And I kind of went through it too when I was younger. I had some family issues, and it definitely manifested itself in a negative way, because like I said, it kind of affected my self-esteem a little bit. And I'm still kind of dealing with that now. It's not as bad because I found ways to deal. And that is probably my main thing for people who are going through depression, is find something that you enjoy. It doesn't matter what it is. It can be coloring, it can be listening to music, it can be gaming, it can be anything. And yeah, when you're depressed, committing suicide sometimes is something that just is constantly running through your mind, and because it feels like the only way that you can escape the thoughts in your mind, like of being worth it enough for somebody, you know, and you feel like nobody cares about you, and it's hard. It's something that's really hard to overcome. And I know there's a lot of people who reach out to the negative side and definitely go and embrace drugs and alcohol and stuff like that to numb that feeling. But my best suggestion would be, like I said, to find something that you love, channel that energy and that negative thoughts into something positive. It can be writing, it can be drawing, it can be, like I said, gaming, music, whatever it is. Just find an outlet to get those feelings out, because internalizing it is definitely the worst thing that you can do. Like, I'll use myself for an example. When I was younger, I kind of had like an identity crisis. I was always told, you know, that I was not black enough to be hanging out with whoever. And I always wanted to fit in, because for 5 years of my life, I was the only child. So not fitting in with my family members who I did get a chance to hang around was really hurtful. And I know everybody, you know, probably thought, oh, that's funny. Ha ha ha. Let me say that. But stuff like that, it is very damaging, especially to a young child, to not feel like they fit in with people. So for me, I kind of embraced some aspects of it, like music. I found myself in music and in books, because my stories gave me an opportunity to be somebody else, go to a different place, and in that place, I was always accepted, because
Even if it is home,
it was a made-up world, you know? I didn't have to deal with the real life issues. So, I lived with my grandparents for a while, because my mother at the time was not in a mental state where she could raise me. So I spent the majority of my life bouncing back and forth between her parents and my father's parents. And music and books, I would dare to say, saved my life, because the music, I got lost in it. Linkin Park was definitely a big group for me, so it really hurt me when Chester died. R.I.P. I wanted them to be my first ever concert. I didn't get the opportunity to do that, but I still listen to their music nowadays. I put my sisters on it too, because it's just, it is amazing to feel that somebody understands you. And when you're depressed, that's really what you need. You don't need anybody telling you, how could you be depressed? You have all this, that, and the other. You don't want to hear that. You just want understanding. So if you have somebody in your life who's dealing with that, just be that listening ear for them, because that is going to help them out the most, is being there and listening and being an understanding person. No, don't judge them. Don't tell them to get over it or anything, because in your mind you can't. You're stuck. So, like I said, books or my outlet. I like to write. I am currently writing a story right now, and I'm hoping to eventually get it out there so that other people can read it, and hopefully I can be that person for them. But books and music, like, I cannot, you know, reiterate that. They were definitely my saving grace. So there was that, and yeah, sympathizing is definitely a big thing. Definitely a big thing, because you want someone to sympathize, but you also don't want to be pitied. Nobody wants to be pitied. I'm trying to think of what else I did. I guess I kind of developed my feeling of being an introvert. Like, I really internalize things. I'm one of those people who, I'm okay being by myself. Like, if I can spend all day sitting around reading a book, like, that's a good day for me. Like, don't bother me, leave me alone, let me read my book, I'm good. But at the same time, I do want to be social. So it's kind of like, it's a struggle sometimes to be social because because I don't feel like people understand me a lot. Yeah, I agree with that. A lot of people are dealing with that, and I feel like black people often internalize and they turn to other things like shoes are a big thing, clothes, and sadly we also downplay those things in other people when we feel like they don't have it, because we knew how we felt, and some people want to get rid of that feeling, so for them getting rid of that feeling is turning it onto other people, which is not good at all.
That doesn't seem very docile to me.
So if you see somebody pretty much being a bully, that person probably at some point was depressed and thinks that treating someone else that same way is going to make them feel better when it really doesn't.
How did you achieve this?
I vaporized element 115, brought it to his death.
I think they use it to drown out. Definitely use it to drown. I am stuck. I don't know where these people went. I definitely think they use it to drown out things because it's hard to deal with other stuff. So they're like, I'm just gonna medicate, and that's pretty much what you're doing is you're medicating. Y'all, I'm lost. Like, where the frick did these people go? Oh, they took the elevator. Good. I am not like a weed smoker. I will say, you know, I went through my college years and I definitely like tried weed, but like I said, it's not like my cup of tea. And a lot of people are like, oh, it gives me Zen mode, but it gives you Zen mode so you don't have to think about the things that are really bothering you.
I suppose I could prod them with it while I look for something better.
So, yeah.
Do I look like
That's
the kind
my
of person
pretty much
who
my
likes
view on
firing off
depression.
little bursts?
Whoa, that's definitely a heavy drug. And I think what people don't realize is that stuff, once you get started on it, it's very hard to get off because you become addicted to that feeling of numbness, so you don't have to deal with the things that are actually bothering you.
Less than Nikolai. Bonus points.
Yeah, because I mean, after a point of taking it, you become so resistant to it. Just like any type of drug that you take enough of it, after a while it feels like it's not affecting you, but you still could overdose on stuff like that. Definitely.
I'm doomed.
Stuff like that, that feeling is addicting. And people just really underestimate the strength of that. And you know, we laugh at our parents and all that stuff when they're like, weed's a gateway drug, but for some people it is, because you're not you know, fixing the actual issue. You're just numbing it until later when you feel like you can deal with it. Whoa, what the heck was that noise? Boy.
Double points.
Why is it so dark on this map? It was not this dark before. Did I mention that I don't like darkness and like scary stuff? Not a fan. But yeah, those are definite. Oh. That's my view on depression. Trying to think of like another topic that guy's not even playing anymore. I guess he's left. Get out of here, boy. That's true. Some people need that support of someone else to help them, and some people don't understand that, which I don't get. Which I guess it's an issue of empathy, which sadly a lot of people do not have. And that's another thing that people. I mean, you can't really learn empathy, but we need more of that. We need more people who have empathy. I think in America, especially, we're like, it's not my problem. It's not my problem. I'm not dealing with it. It's not my problem. But why wouldn't the health of your neighbor be your problem? Like, if your neighbor's not good, how are you going to be good? Because y'all cohabitate. We all cohabitate. So, oh my god, why is it giving me this terrible gun? So, you know, it's these kids that are out here and depressed are the ones going around committing these crimes and these shootings because they're angry because nobody is reaching out to them, and they feel these feelings. They feel this way. They feel your neglect of not caring about how they feel.
Sniper rifle. Go me.
And that's another reason why I feel like anybody who feels that way, if you need somebody to talk to, I'm here. I'll listen. Okay, what other topic? Oh, you forgot. But I am not built that way. I'm not built to ignore people when they need help. Did you just say, where's Nikolai? Because Russians love hard labor. Am I the doctor? Ooh. I need to get from up here. Like, I'm about to die. Get out the way. Where is the light at in this map? Like, it's super dark. They don't, and a lot of people don't understand that. They really don't. Like, I've had conversations with some kids from bad areas, and that's exactly what they said. They feel hopeless. What can they do? Like, who should I turn to when your elders who are supposed to be there to help you are like, just feel better? Like, why do you feel that way? Just get better. Like, what do you mean just get better?
I feel slighted.
I'm telling you that
slighted.
I don't feel good. I don't feel like I can succeed in life. These guns are terrible. I'm telling you that I don't feel like I can succeed. I'm telling you that I don't know what to do with my life, and you have no answer for me. So, I don't understand. I do think, like, as a community, that there is steps that we can take, things that we can do to help kids and people who feel this way, because there is stuff that they can do. And then, you know, the school system is very neglectful of people of color, and it's mostly because they don't understand. They don't try to understand a lot of the times, and so that leaves the kids to fall to the wayside, and they end up being in gangs. They end up believing that that's all they can do in life, is join a gang and live that lifestyle, when that's not true. Preschool to prison pipeline, exactly. Oh no, not on the definitely, and this is why my friend Cardio, I love him to death. He is like one of my best friends. He does a program at a school where he teaches young black boys how to dress, to go to like interviews, how to dress to look professional. And I love him so much for that because a lot of kids need that. A lot of kids need to feel that someone cares about them and
I didn't really get a
somebody wants them to be successful. Too often they feel like that's not the case.
everyone to my very good health. Move on some lead. I'm handing out free samples.
Why is it shooting? What the heck is this?
Please don't make me use my fist.
And that's sorry, I definitely got distracted trying to live. But I just wish that there was a better way for this to go about, that they made it cool to be smart, to learn the things that are necessary to succeed in life. Like, and I didn't realize this, of course, until I got older, but they don't really teach us much in school. Like, I didn't know anything about taxes. I didn't know anything about, like, how important your credit is and all that stuff. And I feel like a lot of black people don't know that until it's too late.
I really do have better things to do.
They don't know the importance of these things. And then a lot of people will get older, they'll get money, and then they'll move out of that environment and they'll teach that to their kids on how to better themselves. But a lot of them don't return that back into the neighborhoods and the hoods that they grew up in. They kind of hold on to it for themselves because they're like, my kid isn't going to grow up that way. And I mean, that is the right mentality to have. You shouldn't want your kids to grow up in that. But at the same time, you got to spread the love. And that to me that's crazy. Like, you need that. Those are the things that you're going to need for the rest of your life.
I'm surprised Takeo doesn't do it all the time.
We never had that at my school at all. They never taught us anything. Like, you'd have to take a special class in order to do that. Like, there wasn't it wasn't in a core curriculum, you know? And I feel like that should change, because that's real life skills that you're going to need for the rest of your life. Like, I don't need PEMDAS. I don't need, like, half the things they taught us in school now. Don't leave me with these zombies. Let me chase you. I want to see what's in here. Man, they're chasing me again. Why don't y'all leave? Is there a power in here so we can turn the lights on so it's not dark? And that's important stuff that we need. Like, what? Getting all up on me like that, zombies. But, yeah, like how to balance checkbooks. That's important. That's stuff that we're gonna need. How important your credit is. How to do your mortgage. How to, freaking, how to get a house. All those things. We need to learn how to do those stuff. But instead, you know, they're teaching us unnecessary things. And one thing I hate, and I've been talking about this with some of my friends, is that how they downplay trade schools and trade jobs. Instead, they want you to put yourself in debt by going to college. And now, I will not say that college is not important, because college is important. But I think it also all depends on what you're looking to do. If you're looking to do something that will require you to have a certain level of college teaching, that's fine. But at the same time, there's plenty of people who make bank and have never gone to college a day in their life. I'm not talking about like artists like Kanye West or Jay-Z or Beyonce. I'm talking about the longshoremen, the carpenters, the, you know, construction guys. Like, learn a trade. Trade jobs are just as important as learning to be a doctor, because without somebody who knows how to make the supplies that that doctor is making, then guess what? The doctor can't help you. Yep, and that's true. And you know what? A lot of those parents, they don't even know what they're talking about either. They never learned. So they're teaching them stuff that other people who are rich have taught them, or that they think is the correct thing, and it's not. Like, I'm just now, oh my god, what am I stuck on? No! Shoot! Like, I'm just learning about building my credit, what things are important to getting my credit, because I eventually want to own a house. And one thing that I'm really kind of sad about is that I see yeah, because they're just happy. Oh my god, I've got money. Yes, I see. One thing that I'm starting to learn about is like real estate stuff, because in my area there's still a lot of free like land that's just out there, unclaimed land. My family has a bunch of unclaimed land, heirs property, and a lot of people are taking advantage of them. The people who know what they're doing, because they don't know any better, especially the older black folks. And there's not a lot of good things in my area, so a lot of the adults, or the kids, have now grown up and they've moved away from the home, so they don't get to see the aspects of their parents being taken advantage of. But being that I still live here, I see it. My cousin, she went in the military, got a very high rank, and she's got money, like money, honey. And luckily one day she came home and she said she found a letter from some people who wanted her parents to sell the land that they had that they weren't using. And they were like, what? Yeah, totally, let's do it. And they were going to sell it for a very cheap price, a couple $1,000s. And you know, her parents thought, that's an amazing deal, of course I'll take it. Not knowing that that land that they were sitting on was worth millions of dollars. Not hundreds, not thousands, millions of dollars. Because this area right now is being highly developed because we are becoming a very big tourist area. So they weren't educated on that, and if she wasn't here, she would have never known, and that land would have been gone, and they would have pretty much gotten scammed out of their land by these people. I need a better gun. I have no idea what these guys are doing. I'm just this. I don't know what a pocket punch is. I don't know what a box is, so I can get a better gun. Oh no, y'all did not all die.
Bullets are what I need.
Oh shoot, I didn't mean to do that. Yeah, that's exactly right. And like, there was a movie about it where they were showing them pretty much taking advantage of people coming in and taking the land, because most of it's heirs property. So all they do is, you know, go find that random relative that nobody knows, nobody heard of, and they take them and make them pretty much sign over the land, because they don't care about it. They've never even heard of this place. And it's sad. It's really sad. Yep. My family owns a ton of property out here, like 8 or 9 acres of land. Yeah, Exactly. That is what makes it
Honestly,
even worse
you can't
because
even
they
begin to
know that these
imagine
people
the
don't know.
things I've had
They
to do.
know it, and they just take advantage
I
of it.
don't drink it for
It's sad.
taste.
It's so
I drink
sad.
it for the benefits.
I've been pressing my grandparents recently, actually, to try and get that land taken out of heirs property while the ones who know are alive. Like, because if they don't, then we could possibly lose it to someone who doesn't give two flying flops about it. And this is the land that I grew up on my entire life. Like, I've only left this area to go to college.
At home, you put up more of a fight.
I've only left this area to go to college.
Easy, Daisy. I seem to have hurt myself again.
And all these guys, all these people care about is money. And that's another thing, you know, that we were talking about earlier, money. A lot, because right now this area is being highly developed. And when I say highly developed, and as a matter of fact, they're trying to build this extension onto the interstate, and they were being blocked by black families from extending because the black families would not sell their land. And a lot of the land out here is owned by black people, but like I said, it's all heirs property. Yeah, we could rent it out as farmland, but they kind of just want to keep it in the family and let the kids like build on it and stuff. Hey, Gumball.
Where's Walter?
He's caking right now with some girl watching movies on Netflix.
Netflix and chill.
Long distance Netflixing and chill.
Virtual sex.
That's right. But like I was saying, mostly what we want to do with the land is convert it to, like, cut it into plots so that the family members who want the land can have it instead of it being heirs property where it's pretty much up for grabs. So there's that. But that's what we're in the midst of. How you been, Gumball?
Horrible. I haven't had a proper day off till like yesterday. Saturday was even worse because those three major games whooped our ass at Pizza Hut. Oh my god. It was not fun.
I'm sorry. How's your cosplay coming along?
I haven't been able to work on it since I've been too tired. I have to do something Wednesday though.
I've had some ideas on like how I want to start. Oh, by the way, Curious says hi. She's on the stream. I've had some ideas for what I want to do with mine because I watched some YouTube videos. I forgot. Gumball, who did you say you're cosplaying as?
Oh, I'm doing the Odogaron armor from Monster Hunter World, and for my other one, it's going to be 4th Gear Luffy's Snake Man.
Nice.
You can already see a glimpse of him in the newest intro, Superpowers from One Piece.
Mm-hmm. I am doing Shiro from Dead Man Wonderland for one, and my second one is 02, of course, from Darling in the Franxx. So pretty much right now, the one I'm working on is my one from Darling in the Franxx. So, because the one for Shiro is kind of easy, but Darling in the Franxx, I want to do her battle suit. So I've got to get the I want to get the red all in one jumpsuit thing, and then I kind of want to build the stuff on it, and I especially want to take my time and do the helmet. But I am not like super arts and crafty, so I'm trying to find things to put together to make the pieces for her and to make the helmet. So we'll see how that works.
See, I'm kind of a person that goes straight to EVA foam for anything, especially like that. Because I'm so adept with EVA foam that it's just, why do anything when it can be done with foam? You know, like, why use anything else when foam is literally there?
Mm-hmm. I've never like worked with that stuff because this is like my first ever cosplay, and so I know nothing about it. But I have a friend and he has like a 3D printer and he does everything on there. He cosplays Star Wars, like that's his thing. So he does like Mandalorian mercs and he's all into that stuff. So I look at him and I envy.
See, with EVA foam, there is a lot of creators, a lot of YouTubers to really look at, and anybody watching the stream right now. The three big ones I could really recommend is Punish Props Academy, Kamui Cosplay, and Evil Ted. They are all really good, and they also have really helpful videos on how to get started, what tools you'll need.
You should post that in our Discord so I can go to that. Are you still in there in the BST Discord?
Yeah, I just don't hardly check the Discord all that much.
Okay, yeah, you should definitely. Well, we really kind of don't talk in that one. We talk in our other one, but you should definitely drop those links or the names of those stuff in there so I can go look. Cause I'm gonna have time soon. Cause all these holidays coming up, the bank's closed, so I got time. So
yeah. Which you should also check out their cosplays, because they all do really good stuff. Especially Punish Props and Kamui Cosplay. Because I just see I see a lot more from them compared to what I would see from Evil Ted. But then again, I haven't really been following him on like Facebook, like or Twitter, like Instagram, or anything like that. So I've been really neglecting that part.
Yeah. Well, I don't know how it's gonna work out because at first I wanted to find somebody to build it for me, but I can't even find a dressmaker.
Oh no, I understand that pain a lot. Like I have to learn how to sew, and that's why I skip trying to do anything with like intricate sewing, because I'm not that good. Like I'd rather just buy the body piece or like the clothes and just add on to it that way, and that's
yeah, that's me. Like I was going to ask my grandma if she can do it because she used to have a sewing machine, so she used to be like all into making her own stuff, but she got rid of the sewing machine. I think she might not have, I'm not sure, but I'll see if she can help me, like, so that I can make it to my specifications, at least that part, and then start adding on from there. I think like once I've got that part down, the vision will come to me in my mind of the things that I need to get. We got Michael's here and all these like arts and crafty stores. I just need to go in them and browse and see what I can find.
Always keep in mind, Harbor Freight is a really good place to get all your foam stuff. You're gonna need is probably gonna be like heat gun, Dremels. Dremels will save your life. It's really good to keep those things in mind because they all do those for cheap. Be it that they last pretty fair for being so cheap. I mean, my heat gun hasn't broken down on me yet. Knock on wood. Knock on wood. But it's the go-to place.
Yeah.
For like tools as such. Everything else, such as and I don't use barge cement. The glue foam is a weldwood contact cement. I can just get that from Walmart, such as Quick Seal, stuff like that.
Yeah.
One thing I do recommend, and mostly because like when you do have your knife, your cutting knife, keep a sharpener, because foam tends to dull out knives fast. And I mean extremely fast.
Makes sense.
So that's like first tip. But yeah, I can go all day about talking about foam smithing and all that.
Yeah. Oh my god. Well, I'm actually about to end the stream and just play. So thank you guys for joining us. We will be back tomorrow, 9:15. I was gonna do some Dead by Daylight, but nobody came to play. We did all COD tonight. Hopefully tomorrow we'll be able to get on Dead by Daylight because I definitely want to try this blood thing that they've got going on this week. So join us tomorrow, 9:15 prompt. I promise to be on time this time. And like, subscribe. Thank you for joining us.